Hi everyone. It's Friday, the 4th of September already, and we're into the first long weekend of the fall. As I was walking down the trail this morning, came across these bushes with a bunch of these berries on them, and I'm not sure if you can see them in the background. But I just wanted to use that as a backdrop for what I would like to share with you today. I'd like to share a little bit from Philippians chapter 4, from verse 10 through to 14. And Paul is talking to the church in Philippi, and he says this to them: I am very happy in the Lord that you have shown your care for me again. You continue to care about me, yes, but there was no way for you to show it. I'm not telling you this because I need anything, for I have learned to be satisfied with things that I have and with everything that happens. I know how to live when I am poor, and I know how to live when I have plenty. I have learned the secret of being happy at any time in everything that happens. When I have enough to eat and when I go hungry, when I have more than I need and when I do not have enough. For I can do all things through Christ because he gives me strength. And then he finishes off in verse 14. But it was good for you to have helped me when I needed it. On my journey down here along the path this morning, came across the community garden that Meals on Wheels and More, the organization here in Breslau, that they run. And they use the produce of this little garden to put into soups and the things that they give out to people who are in need. It's one of the wonderful things I love about living in our community, not just here in Breslau, but in the greater KW community. There are so many organizations which are there to help people for when they have the need. And just like Paul says in his letter to the Philippians, he says, I know what it means when I have enough, but I also know what it means when I have a need. And then he expresses his gratitude to the church of Philippi for their being able to help him when he most needed it. So as we enter into this Labor Day long weekend, I pray that you would take some time just to consider what are the ways that God has provided for your need in this season, in this COVID season. And what are the ways that he is inviting you to be the need giver to someone else in your community, and perhaps your neighbor or someone through the food bank or whatever. Ask God how you can serve and be an answer to prayer for someone else. And I love that verse 13, which is amazing in the context of what he's talking about. It says, I can do all these things through Christ because he is the one who gives me strength. We're not the ones who ultimately are the providers. Yes, we are the hands and feet and the means, but it is ultimately God who moves and motivates us to give. So I pray this Labor Day weekend will be a time of receiving, but also a time of giving. God bless you.